What's up guys, Tom for 2 here, back again with another video. This one's a bit of a different video because today, um, or most recently, Call of Duty came out with a skill-based matchmaking kind of community post, and let's go dive into it because apparently they didn't say anything about anything new that we already don't know about skill-based matchmaking. Okay, so it starts out with the launch of Modern Warfare 3 Season 1, we committed to conversation with the community about matchmaking, etc., etc. Priority is multiplayer matchmaking, delivering a fun experience to our players. Well, it's not fun when I keep on getting matched up against sweats. Okay, here's the overview. Connection, time to match, skill performance, platform, voice chat, input device, recent maps and modes, playlist diversity. Now I'm not going to go through every single every single detail about each one, but let's just take a quick skim. Connection, yes, we want good connection. Oh, do they really consider good connection when I'm three barring all the time? Sure. Time to match. Okay, so they just want to get you into games rather than waiting for match to start. Well, make it region based then. Uh, Playlist diversity. Okay, don't really care about that. Recent maps. Well, I mean, the maps nowadays are, whatever in the newer Call of Duties. Skill performance. This is probably the most interesting thing that we want to know about. This is used to give our players a global community a wide range skill range, the opportunity to have an impact in every match. They consider your input device. Maybe we all just need to go back to console, guys. Okay, nothing more. So let's go in on some of the factors. Whether you're playing for fun, with friends, blah blah blah. Connection dictates the speed which game can transfer information. Okay, I mean, nothing really new. Uses client server model to host matches. I mean, regardless, I'm still getting put into lobbies where I'm having like 60, 80 ping, so I don't know what's going on. And believe it or not, guys, I have not bought a single Call of Duty since like COD Ghosts, okay? And I mean, I just play Warzone for free, the free, because it's free, and you know, my experience is still, getting bad connection every maybe 3 to 4 games. Let's be real. Measuring time to match for matchmaking. Well, matchmaking is, kind of long. Let's see. Players typically recycle the process by canceling out matchmaking, searching, restarting, or even quitting. This does not quicken the matchmaking process and, in fact, can be detrimental. Well, guys, we do not want to extend our search out to find a match that has 90 ping. Let's be real. I mean, why do you think people back out? We don't want to, and of course the queue gets buggy too. Let's be real. There's like queue bugs. It says it's connecting, but we sit there for 5 minutes and it never connects. Measuring skill for matchmaking. Okay, let's dive in. Skill is determined by a player's overall performance. Kills, death, wins, losses, and more. Blah blah blah. Skill is not only a factor in matchmaking against appropriate enemies, but also when finding teammates. Skill is implemented across the video game industry, and we recognize that continuous refinement is required to deliver the best possible experience for our players. Okay. Uh, our data on a player outcomes clearly indicate that the inclusion of skill in Call of Duty's multiplayer matchmaking process, as it currently stands, increases the variety of outcomes experienced by players of all skill levels. Well, why don't we let the sweats and stuff play ranked where they're actually rewarded for grinding the game? But then what if you have some people who just hop on for like 1 or 2 hours and they're getting sweats in their lobbies, you know? Our data shows that when lower skill players are consistently on the losing end, they are likely to quit matches in progress or stop playing altogether. This has an effect on the player pool. A small player pool means wait times for matches increase, and connections may not be as strong as they should be. Well, oh yes. So they didn't say anything about skill-based matchmaking, really. I mean, they're pretty much just they're just saying stuff that we already know, in my opinion. I mean, we should be catering to the overall, player base, right? And I assume most of the player base isn't, a sweat. So, like, we always hear complaints about people who maybe play like 2 to 3 hours a day. They're getting put in the lobbies with people who are trying to drop like I don't even know if 100 pluses are a thing anymore. If that's even an impressive thing anymore when people are just playing shipment Rust, right? People are gonna back out when they see a map that they don't want to play, right? All right, future communications, community questions. Do they consider player engagement time played? No, they don't. Matchmaking process impact any in-game elements such as hit registration, aim assist, damage. No. Does spending money on Call of Duty? No. But there are pay-to-win skins, guys. Remember, Groot skin in Warzone makes you blend in with the surroundings. They had the Rose skin that's completely black in Verdansk. I'm pretty sure in the multiplayer, if you played like really dark maps, you can and you just rat in a corner, no one's gonna see you right away unless you get the brightness really, really high. It's called they use bots in multiplayer matchmaking. No, they don't apparently. I wouldn't know because I haven't played multiplayer since COD Ghost, and I feel like you know COD Ghost was you know it wasn't that great of a game, but um yeah, at least they didn't use bots. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know the multiplayer layout anymore. Do partners or content creators get special consideration? Well, no. They wouldn't say that out loud, but no. Have you ever considered an opt-in, opt-out system for matchmaking algorithm? So they just don't want to split the player base. Okay. I mean, for whatever reason, the matches always seem to have poor connection anyways. So, I mean, you might as well throw me into a lobby you know, where I'm actually having stable connection instead. Because sometimes we have to wait like 5 to 10 minutes for a 90 ping lobby. That's not gonna make anybody happy. Have you ever tested removing skill as a consideration for matchmaking? Well, yeah, if you're getting blown out, you're gonna want to quit. Everyone does that, you know? We have considered this in the past and we will continue to examine if this idea makes sense as part of the experimental playlist or specific modes. Jeez. So really, they just say that it exists. The whole gist that I got from reading this article, okay, they definitely list out, okay, they claim that these are your factors, right? But they don't actually say anything specific about, you know, how it works, how it's actually working. They just state that it exists and this is why they do it, right? But everyone knows, I feel like knows those reasons. Um, I'll put the link to this article in the description of this video. You guys give it a read yourself. I feel like I just skimmed it, but it's really not saying much other than what we already know. Let me know your guys' opinion on the skill-based matchmaking and all that good stuff. Again, I'm just a Warzone player at this point. I don't even play the multiplayer anymore. And in Warzone, like we might play what three 3 hours, maybe not even every day, and we're getting like into lobbies where we can't even win, get a single win sometimes. In, yeah, even a single win in nights. So, um, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your opinions. That's just my 2 cents. You guys kind of got my commentary just reading it over for the first time. And yeah, if you're new, like some of the content I post, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, see you around.